Hello and welcome to this Python programming course. Whether you are new to programming or you've tried learning before, this course is designed to make Python simple, practical, and fun. We will take things one step at a time, starting from the fundamentals and gradually building real-world projects. By the end of this course, you have a solid understanding of Python and the confidence to build your own programs as you journey into software development. So let's dive into Python and begin this exciting journey together. First, we're going to start by understanding what programming is all about. When we say programming, we're talking about giving instructions to the computer. Of course, the computer is not a person. So if you want to interact with the computer, if you want to give instructions to the computer, you have to do so using a language that the computer understands. That language is called a programming language. And the process of giving instructions to the computer or writing instructions for the computer is known as programming. Now let's look at the different types of programming languages. We have the low-level programming languages, we have the high-level programming languages. Now let's look at the low-level programming languages. These are languages close to the machine language or the native language of machines. These are zeros and ones. So languages that are very close to the native language of the computer are known as the low-level programming languages. Under the low-level programming languages, we have the assembly language, the machine code, otherwise known as the machine language. Now we have the high-level programming languages. These are the popular programming languages. These are languages that are close to the natural languages or the languages that human beings speak. When we say natural languages, we're talking about languages like English language, French, Spanish. These are natural languages. Under the high-level programming languages, we have programming languages like Python, Java, C++, and the rest. As a matter of fact, we have hundreds of high-level programming languages. Now, let's look at Python. Python is a high-level interpreted programming language. And like I said before, high-level languages are those languages close to natural languages. Now, we have Python as an interpreted language, and this has to do with how programs written in Python are processed. We have what we call the interpreted languages and the compiled languages. And Python falls under the interpreted programming languages. Python was created around 1991 by Guido van Rossum, and Python is known for simplicity and readability. And perhaps this is the reason for the popularity of Python as a programming language. Python is used for a whole lot of things, including web development, data science, automation, and so many other things. Now the question becomes, why should anyone learn Python? Why should you learn Python? Python is simple and easy to learn. So if you are trying to learn programming for the first time, Python is a very good option. And if you have been programming in some other programming languages and you're looking for a new language to learn, Python is also a very good option. The fact that Python is simple and easy to learn does not in any way mean that Python is not powerful. As a matter of fact, Python is a very powerful programming language that you can use for a whole lot of things. And this is what makes Python versatile, because you can do so many things with Python. You can do web development, you can do data analysis, you can do automation with Python. So Python is quite simple and easy to learn. Python is also versatile, and Python has a very huge online community. And this has to do with the fact that so many people are using Python. Python is quite popular in the software development industry. As a matter of fact, it is virtually impossible for you to find any topic on Python that somebody has not treated before, either in form of a blog post or a YouTube tutorial. There are thousands of YouTube channels, blogs, documentations about Python, and because of this, it's almost impossible for you to get stuck when you run into any sort of issues in the course of using Python or learning how to program in Python. Python also has extensive libraries. Apart from the standard libraries that come as part of Python installation, there are thousands of third-party libraries that you can use to accelerate your development. Now, we're going to install Python, and the first thing we're going to do is that we're going to go to the official website of Python, which is python.org. We're going to download a version of Python or the latest version of Python that is compatible with our operating system, run the installer, and verify that the installation was successful. So without wasting much of our time, let's launch our browser, download Python, and subsequently install Python.